about the video, and a lot of people are curious as to how it came about and is everything okay with this rape?
Obviously, I want to be as candid with you guys as possible. I kind of like have a thing where talk about my personal life with people I don't know personally. I'm pretty sure everybody here, men and women, are great people, but you know what I'm saying, I kind of keep my personal life personal. I had a conversation with Graves, obviously. I'm going to echo everything that he said. He told me, you know, hoping everybody making good decisions, you know what I'm saying? And I had a conversation with people in the building as well, so, you know, everything else, you know, tickets is all internal.
So I understand that it's kind of coming on us to ask who's in the bag.
Obviously, it's a conversation, you know, that's happening internal. You know what I'm saying? I can't have too much of a conversation about it, but I've been in this league 10 years. You can format the question many different ways. You know, I'm gonna obviously answer it the same way. So.
Stefon said one.
Yeah.
Did you know it was being recorded?
Once again, you can format the question many different ways. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this for 10 years. The conversation that I had with Graves and the people in the building, obviously, is going to be handled internal. You know what I'm saying? An in-house thing. So.
Do you regret it happened?
So you asked me again. I would hate to repeat myself.
So Stefon Diggs' ex just dropped a bomb. She leaked pages from what looks like a relationship contract between Stefon and Cardi B, and trust, it's got everybody shook. Whispers have been flying for a minute now that their thing was just for clout, just another PR stunt. But this leak, it makes all that look tame. According to X, not only is the whole relationship staged, but Stefon's allegedly using Cardi as a beard. Yep, you read that right. And if you're wondering why Cardi would even go along with something like that, word is she's got her own sneaky reasons. Something even messier and way more twisted than Stefon's setup. But wait, what could be worse than being somebody's cover-up? Oh, it gets deeper. Stick with us because the tea is boiling right now. Stefon's ex is out for blood and she's not playing around. She's got receipts and she's aiming straight at Stefon and Cardi's entire image. But the question is, what's her real motive? Is she just being petty? Or is this Offset's doing from behind the scenes? Time to break it all the way down.
On your like from the bottom of my shoelaces. You can't give nobody your heart no more. You can't. You can't give it. I'm not giving it. I'm giving it. This is 2000.
The X ? Her name is Sky Marlene, and if Stefon could hit undo, he definitely would. But let's keep it real. Sky's been acting hella strange ever since the Cardi-Stefon rumors started picking up steam. She's been teasing for weeks that she's sitting on some wild, messy tea about the pair that could flip everything we thought we knew about their so-called romance. At first, no one took her seriously. People just saw her as another salty IG girl mad that her luxury lifestyle got snatched. She was wilding out all over socials, so much that folks stopped caring and started tuning her out. But then, boom! She pulled us right back in when she claimed Cardi and Stefon's fairy tale was fake as ever. Sky swore she knew what was really going on behind closed doors. Some people started to believe her, others still thought she was reaching for attention again. But with these new leaked pages, whew, it might be time to pay real close attention. So picture this. Everyone's jaw hit the floor when Sky claimed she had a digital copy of Stefon and Cardi's relationship contract. Like, what? Now, if you're wondering how she even got her hands on something that private, here's how she says it went down. Allegedly, Stefon pulled up to her apartment just days after sealing the deal with Cardi. He crashed out on the couch, and while he was asleep, Sky went through his phone, found the contract, sent it to herself, and deleted every trace of it. Yep, Stefon had no clue she even saw the contract until she dropped the bomb online. Talk about a sneak attack. And listen, we're not even going to get into the cheating rumors just yet, but let's be real. The fact that he was even allegedly comfortable enough to spend the night at his ex's spot. That says a lot. Meanwhile, he's out here posting Cardi like she's his one and only. Wild. But back to this so-called contract. When Sky first spilled about it, people thought, okay, maybe it's just a PR deal. That alone had fans raising eyebrows, because being in a fake relationship for clout is already messy enough, but nah, turns out that was just the surface of this whole situation. Sky claimed the real bombshell is that the contract wasn't just for publicity, it was so Cardi could act as Stefon's beard. And if you've never heard that word before, let's break it down. A beard is when a woman pretends to be in a relationship with a man who's secretly into men so he can keep up appearances. It's like a cover-up while he figures things out behind the scenes. And guess what? Sky says this contract got both Cardi and Stefon's signatures on it, allegedly. So they can't just come out and say she made it all up. She's got receipts, and if it's true, she's got them in a real tight spot. Now you might be thinking, why would his ex be the one exposing him like this if he's not into women? According to Sky, Stefon's been dating women just for show, while secretly keeping a boyfriend on the side. She says this isn't new. He's been living this double life for a long time. Sky even claimed she was once a cover for Stefon. But now, he's leveling up the game by linking with Cardi. The big question is, why would Stefon even need a beard at this point if he's been so good at keeping things low-key all these years? Well, turns out, not everyone stayed quiet. According to Sky, some of Stefon's male exes have been trying to pull the curtain back. One even accused him of allegedly trying to mess with him without consent. Yeah, we'll get to that part in a second. Sky also claims that Stefon's been throwing serious money around, allegedly paying bribes and hush cash to keep these guys quiet. She even says that while she and Stefon were still in their messy little situationship, he literally had a monthly budget set aside, just for hush money, a whole bribery fund, as she put it, just to keep his name squeaky clean. But here's where things really start heating up. Sky says the pressure jumped way higher once Stefon locked in a brand new multi-million-dollar contract. And now, allegedly, his former lovers want more cash and Stefon's done paying. The silence ain't free anymore, and the drama is bubbling over. According to reports, Stefon inked a 3-year deal with the New England Patriots that could be worth up to $69 million. $26 million of that guaranteed. So yeah, that's a lot on the line, like career-changing money. Now, even though society is becoming more open and supportive of the LGBTQ+ community, let's be honest, sports is still behind, way behind. Think about it. How many male pro athletes are actually out? Soccer, football, basketball, baseball, you name it, it's barely a handful, and that silence, it's not a coincidence. A lot of athletes stay DL because coming out could cost them fans, endorsements, and maybe even their spot in the league. The fear of being iced out is real. That's why, according to Sky, Stefon brought Cardi into the picture. Not for love, not for vibes, but to lock down the rumors and keep the spotlight off his personal life. Just a whole performance to keep the checks rolling. Like, let's be real, even if Stefon's former partners came forward right now, who's really gonna believe them when he's out here flaunting a public romance with Cardi B? That's the power of image. And honestly, no one's shocked Stefon would agree to a staged relationship. But what's in it for Cardi? Well, Sky says the contract straight up outlines that this whole thing is a PR setup to boost Cardi's new album. And to be honest, nobody's even shocked by that part. Now this next bit, it's unclear if it came straight from the contract or if Sky's just connecting dots, but she's claiming Cardi and Offset aren't really broken up like they want us to think. According to her, they're still together behind the scenes, just playing up the drama for attention. Sky says the whole split between Cardi and Offset was staged to help push her next album, but here's where things backfired. Cardi allegedly got so stressed and nervous about the album flopping that she waited too long to release it. And once that messy divorce buzz died down, the hype wasn't hitting like it used to. Fans moved on and the drama lost its momentum. Even though there's still some tension in the Cardi-Offset situation, Sky claims it's just not messy enough anymore to drive album sales like Cardi hoped it would, and with the kind of success her last album had, whew. The pressure is real. Let's not forget, Invasion of Privacy sold 255,000 units in its first week and made music history. Every single track went platinum or higher. It even became the longest charting female rap album on the Billboard 200, beating out The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. So yeah, Cardi's next project has massive shoes to fill. That's why, according to Sky, Cardi was desperate to create more drama, more headlines to boost her numbers. If she had dropped that album right in the middle of the Offset mess, it might have gone #1 instantly. But she waited too long, and now she's allegedly pulling stunts with Stefon to bring the heat back. But let's think about it. If Cardi really left Offset over cheating like she claimed, then why would she turn around and link up with Stefon, who's got an even worse rep for stepping out? Make it make sense. This is the same Stefon who just recently got caught all hugged up on a boat with some baddies, and he was holding what looked a lot like a pink Coca-Cola, if you catch the hint. So why would Cardi knowingly throw herself into that kind of mess when that's supposedly the exact reason she walked away from Offset? The math ain't mathin', period. And suddenly, Sky's comments start to sound a little too on point. Sky's clearly on a mission to shake things up, and this ain't her first rodeo. Just last month, she posted some photos of her and Stefon looking real cozy. From the way they were all booed up, you'd swear they never split in the first place, and she didn't stop there. Oh no. She dropped screenshots of their text convos too. Let's just say those messages were telling a very different story. The vibe? Way too familiar for two people who claim they haven't talked in forever. The convo flowed smooth, filled with warmth and way too much comfort. It looked like they've been keeping things low-key the whole time, just staying out of the public eye. And that lines right up with Sky's original claim that Stefon crashed at her spot and passed out, which is how she allegedly found and copied the contract in the first place. Then she said something wild. I hate when a ninja act like he wasn't just crashing out being a stalker, but I let him have social media and play my part so he can get his clout. She didn't stop there either. She added, I don't post him. I be with him in real life and we be doing it wrong. Whew. At this point, somebody needs to call Cardi B immediately and get her a new guardian angel, because the one she got right now, They've clearly clocked out and left her to deal with all this mess solo. After the Offset chaos, this is just next level wild. After all the messy public apologies, awkward red carpet moments, and that exhausting on-again, off-again ride with Offset, folks were really hoping Cardi would finally catch a break. So when Stefon Diggs popped up in the picture, people had a little bit of hope. Cautious hope. Like maybe this time she'd get some peace, some stability. Maybe even a fresh start for real. But let's be honest, we should have known better, especially with Stefon's track record. At the time, fans weren't buying into Sky's story. They were dragging her, calling her a clout chaser, saying she was just posting old photos to stir the pot between Cardi and Offset. Some even said she was just a bitter ex who couldn't move on, mad that Stefon upgraded to a superstar like Cardi. But Sky, she wasn't having none of that. She clapped back hard, and she brought receipts. Real ones. She dropped screenshots that showed Stefon was still sliding in her DMs, and from the look of the messages, he was heated about those cozy pics of them going public again. In the messages, Stefon wrote, "Sky, I know you upset, but bro, that was a lot. Hope we can actually have a convo when you're not upset." Sky clapped back with, "You don't ask for me for real. You showed that from the beginning till the end. No need to pretend. It's cool. I can take one to the chin. I just hate the disrespect and dishonesty. You really did the most, and I've never done anything to you, no matter how you want to spin it. Steph, good luck. This ain't even me." Then Stefon hit her with, "Okay, get up. You going to stop this ish. Let me know when you ready to be an adult." From the way it sounds, Stefon was still trying to be in her life on the low, like really keep that situationship running behind Cardi's back. A whole mess, y'all. What an embarrassment. Sky shut it all down though, replying, "I don't like ninjas that treat me like that or talk to me like that. Never have. And I've experienced some ish like that. Stop trying to switch it around on me. I peeped the game and it's all good." And if that wasn't enough, she kept the pressure coming. She even posted a pic of her other phone, teasing even more receipts might be on the way. Sky tried to play it cute like she was just flexing, showing off that she's got 2 phones. But let's be real, that wasn't about no flex. She just wanted the world to see that Stefon was FaceTiming her, and she wasn't even being subtle about it. She wanted folks to know he's still calling her. Well, looks like Cardi had finally had it with Sky's nonstop chaos. She hopped on Instagram and fired off a shady little warning, writing "Airbus gotta fly." A not-so-subtle jab clearly aimed at Sky. And just to add a little spice, she dropped a video too, adding more mystery and heat to the whole situation. So yeah, Sky's been making waves with all these down-low accusations, and now fans are really starting to connect the dots. Suddenly all the rumors and drama, they're starting to make sense. In fact, fans have even started comparing Stefon to Diddy, and you already know what that means. Diddy's been dragged for years for how he treated women, all while allegedly living a double life. And there's a growing belief that some DL men lash out at women out of deep repression, treating them poorly as a way to deal with what they're hiding. And in Stefon's case, he's already had his fair share of disturbing accusations. His ex, Mia Jones, aka Mulan Hernandez, once came forward with DV claims, flipping the script and painting a toxic situation. But Stefon clapped back and said she was the one wilding out. According to him, Mulan trashed some of his stuff, including a $130,000 watch and his gaming console. But that wasn't the end of it. Stefon claimed things got even uglier. He says Mulan tried to hit him with $1 million extortion play, and what was she allegedly blackmailing him with? Yep, that. According to Stefon, Mulan was threatening to expose some real personal stuff, and she wasn't working alone either. He claims her friend Brianna Mack was helping her run the whole setup. He says they tried to shake him down, threatening to ruin his career and drag his name through the mud if he didn't play along. It was giving full-blown blackmail, and Stefon swears he was the one being targeted the whole time. But Mulan wasn't staying quiet. She clapped back hard, claiming that Stefon was the one who put hands on her. She even posted what looked like medical records. And in one post from June 7th, she wrote, "I was hurt from behind by Stefon Diggs at our residence, an incident that resulted in a concussion." She went on to say that months later, after mediation talks his legal team pushed for didn't go in his favor, he hit back with a fake story to flip the script in public. Mulan called it what it was, an alleged attempt to get ahead of her truth before she could speak out. She said, "I will not be intimidated nor silenced. Having to relive this moment is very traumatic for me, especially in my time of healing. DV is something I do not wish on anyone, and everything that is in the dark will come to light. Yo, y'all, this is beyond messy. It's chaos, and it doesn't stop there. Because let's not forget the claims made by stylist Blake Grizz. He accused Stefon of allegedly trying to force himself on him. And when that didn't work out, Blake says Stefon got him jumped. These are serious accusations stacking up fast. And so yeah, Stefon's got a track record that's raising all kinds of red flags, and he probably thought getting into a PR relationship with Cardi B would be his golden ticket. A clean distraction, something to make the drama disappear. But imagine going through all that trouble To stage a fake relationship, keep up appearances, and sign a whole contract, only for your ex to turn around and leak the entire thing on social media. Talk about backfire. This whole thing is spiraling. It's about to be a hot mess summer and we're just getting started. But now I want to hear from you. What do you think about Cardi allegedly being a beard? And was Sky out of pocket for exposing all this? Or was she just bringing the truth to light? Hey, drop your thoughts in the comments and then check out this next video, because it only gets wilder from here.